who would make up a cult bald 11 and a hairy 11? Teams famous for being follically challenged versus those with luscious locks and iconic hairstyles. So starting our bald 11 is Fabian Barthez. Known as the Divine Bald One in France, this decorated yet erratic goalkeeper famously received a kiss on the head from Laurent Blanc to bring luck to Le Bleu. At right back is Pablo Zabaleta, a two-time Premier League winner with Man City. On the left is Roberto Carlos, who revolutionised the fullback position during his career. And who can forget his incredible free kick during Le Tournoi, where he fired past fellow baldy Fabian Barthez. At centre-back, we have the powerhouse Jaap Stam, paired with the elegance of Frank Leboeuf. First up in midfield is Ray Wilkins, whose hair thinned over the course of his career, which spanned the 70s, 80s and 90s. On the right flank is Steve Stone, a member of England's Euro 96 squad. Paired with Wilkins in the centre of midfield is Bobby Charlton. This World Cup winner was known for sporting the most famous comb-over in footballing history. And on the left is Attilio Lombardo, an Italian legend during the 90s. He also had a spell with Crystal Palace, with fans nicknaming him the Bald Eagle. In attack is Timur Ketsbaia. Talented yet hot-headed, he's best remembered for furiously kicking the advertising hoardings during a bizarre goal celebration. Completing the 11 is another Italian legend, Gianluca Vialli, who, like Lombardo, saw success in Italy before spending time in the Premier League. Managing this bald 11 is Sean Dyche, the Ginger Mourinho, or should that be the Bald Mourinho? For Team Hairy, we start with René Higuita, one of the most colourful characters in football. Nicknamed El Loco by fans, he's remembered for his famous scorpion kick. But it's easy to forget that he was a talented goalkeeper who remarkably scored over 40 career goals. At right back is Barry Venison and his bleached mullet, while on the opposite side is the eccentric Benoit Asuakotu. At centre-back is Abel Xavier, who graced the Premier League with his bleached hair and goatee combo. Making up the defence is American Alexi Lalas, who stood out in the crowd during the 1994 World Cup with his long ginger hair and beard. First up in midfield is Marouane Fellaini. The unorthodox Belgium and his giant afro forged a career in England due to his size, physicality and eye for goal. On the right is Chris Waddle, who despite a stellar career is often remembered for his penalty miss at Italia 90 and his outrageous era-defining mullet. Next is Carlos Valderrama, one of the most distinctive players in football history due to his curly blonde hair, and is widely considered to be the best Colombian midfielder of all time. And on the left is David Ginola, who was notorious for his amazing dribbling ability coupled with his luscious locks. Up front is cult figure Jason Lee, whose most successful period was with Nottingham Forest in the 90s. Gaining more fame for his hairstyle than his goal scoring, he scored over 120 league goals during his career. Completing the lineup is Argentinian Claudio Caniggia. Despite playing second fiddle to Maradona and Batistuta, he still scored 4 goals across 2 World Cups and could have added more, but was excluded from Argentina's squad for France 98 because he refused to cut his long hair. For that reason alone, he more than deserves his place in our team of hirsute heroes. Managing the team is Antonio Conte, who, unlike his receding peers, opted for surgery and now sports some of the luscious and thickest hair you're likely to see. So there's our 2 teams side by side. But who would come on top in a match? Bald 11 have a solid spine running through the team, and Dyche would have a strong defence to build on, while the hairy 11 sports some real flair in midfield. After taking an early lead through Chris Waddle, the Bald 11 would fight back with goals from Charlton and Vialli, with a late goal from Lombardo to cement a 3-1 victory over hairy 11. So there's our choices for a bald versus hairy 11. But who would you pick in your team? Let us know in the comments with your picks. Subscribe to Pixel Football for more nostalgia hits as we look at the beautiful game 1 pixel at a time.